Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. This read is take one of your lineage with Black Girl Minimalism. That's me and Black Girl Studio. And I brought this back yesterday, so we'll see how you guys respond to it. We are about to head out probably after I finish this read because I'm trying to do the time. And by the time we go where we need to go and back, it's time to get there. So we're using the Fifth Spirit Tarot deck, and we're gonna do a spread of 12. The first thing that come up is the Two of Cups. This Two of Cups is so it's different from a lot of it because it doesn't have any people in there. It just has objects, and the objects being it looks like a cup of water that's transferable, and in a coffee or tea mug, it's also a cup of water as well. You would think that the liquids would be different, but they're the same. And then you have an infinity that's wrapped in this rope, infinity symbol that's intertwined and represented by this rope. So maybe tying things together or making things in an infinite possibility of ways. And then you have the ladybug that's on top of this rope. So this speaks to abundance and luck, prosperity, things like that. And then you have the sun and the moon that is almost opposite of one another in the placement on this card. So that's where we're starting out with. We're starting out with the Two of Cups energy. So the energy is talking about support and maybe transference in that regard. Okay, that's a little more than what I wanted. Okay, let's go with that. Just lay them down. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who's a little bit more like free-spirited. You have the music, you have the skates, and you see the shadow is represented here. So maybe something to do with your shadow energy. All right, we have the Knight of Swords. So you have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So I see that the Knight is going to be a theme here. You have the Tower moment. There's a Tower moment where she is looking at the home that is being burned and also lightning coming upon it. But she's outside of the home. She's not in it. So there's the Five of Wands. This is also fire energy as well. But this Five of Wands doesn't have any people again. And what it's talking about is nature or being outside. So whatever it is outside of you. It's outside of you, this Five of Wands energy. You have the Six of Cups. This is talking about some sort of wasteful energy here. You have the Hermit card. This is asking you to sit and think, because it's like the lantern is like an idea of some sort. But then you also have outside energy that's coming forth. So okay, this is all to be read. It's a lot though. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, what is it saying? So you got the Tower we already read. You have the Chariot that's coming forward. This is somebody on skates or a skater or somebody in motion. This is Cancer energy. We have the Six of Swords, something that you're moving away from. Or you see no one's in the boat, but the boat is moving. So the boat is moving away. Maybe whatever is moving away needs to be moved first and then you'll follow. I don't know. But the birds are going in a particular direction. Wherever the birds go is where you need to go. We have the Fool card. This is a new beginning. The Temperance is here. The Earth Angel energy is here. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is setting foundations that will reap benefits. Being the rainbow is there. But it's starting small, right? We have the King of Cups that's present. This is someone who sits very comfortably in their stature because the crown, but they're putting their crown down. Never really spoke to that before. The crown is sitting down. So it's like maybe it's like passing the torch in some sense. Like maybe someone that was a masculine is putting their crown down. And then you have the Six of Pentacles. This is about donations. There are things that you need to rid yourself of. What's facing up? The Magician card.
Forgot
one. Where?
Right
Oh, shoot. Okay, so what's facing up is the Magician card. This is a scientist. This woman is a scientist of some sort. She puts things together in a way that, you see the rose that's there. Rose could be significant. And she puts these creations together that are symbolic of what? Infinity. The infinity is next to her, what do you call that? Those little...
Tongs?
It's not a tongue. It sucks. It sucks the, you know, in med practice. No, it's not a dropper. It's not a syringe either. It's like a syringe. But you like, has that little circle piece on the end. It's closed, but you could suck up, like if you were to, you know when babies, when they suck the little, but it's like longer.
I don't know.
I don't know what it's called, but basically people use it if they're put, you know, like either like a scientist would use it. I would say mostly scientists, not really nurses, but if they're passing one liquid to like for testing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So maybe something is going through testing at this time or will be going through testing. We have the Emperor energy that's here. So this has to do with like schematics and measurement, building, something that you're building at this time. But it's in your hands. Whatever you're building is in your hands. And you have the blueprint for it. You occupy I cannot get my words. You occupy the blueprint for whatever you need to come forward. So trusting yourself that you have everything that you need. Okay. And then that's it. We're going to end the read on this, and then I'll come back and read for you guys later. I know it's like a little bit chaotic. I don't know. I feel like I'm in my head about this read. I feel like it was a lot of energy, and it could be a lot of energy just coming forth, or maybe letting go a lot so that you can move forward. Y'all know I do this too, so let me do this. Give me 3 cards that are going to represent, you know, what we're moving towards. This was a lot, guys. I don't really know how to take that. Okay, maybe I should just use another deck. I'll leave that one there. And let's pull 2 cards from the Biblical Tarot deck. All right, give me 2 cards from this Biblical Tarot. Okay, this is facing up. All right, so what we have is the King of Wands energy. This King of Wands is like an elder. This is someone who's pristine. They're a little bit more established with the scarf. You see the scarf is like representing someone who's well traveled. I see that here. And then with the Biblical Tarot, we have the King of Chalices. Come, let us rebuild the wall of Jerusalem. So there is a rebuilding here. We will no longer be in disgrace. This is Nehemiah 2:17. Nehemiah is rebuilding Jerusalem. That's number 14 in the deck. We have the 5 of Grains, the bleeding woman. So this says here that she said to herself, if only I touch his cloak, I will be healed. So it's someone who believes that if they touch you, that they will be healed. That you hold a spirit of healing for individuals, and they just want to be close to you. Can we get one more card from this deck? All right. There's a betrayal. Could you clarify? There's a Sun energy coming out after this because you've been in prayer. The Temperance, Mary and Martha. So it's obvious that you've continued to pray, even though you've obviously faced some heavy energy, but you continue to pray. Now it's your time to recognize. You see that she doesn't recognize that he's there with her the entire time, Jesus. But he was there with you the entire time, which you'll see not too long from now that because you prayed, it will be answered. So I hope that you guys receive this message. I love you so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.